Hello, I'm Ryan at the Brendan Branch in the Northwest Melee. I'm Clay of the main line on the Northwest Melee. Today, me and Ryan are recapping the episode Adaptation of the West. And it was a very good episode. In this episode, we'll just give a little rundown before we jump into big rundown. This episode introduced Harold, one of our best friends here on the island. Aye, said Ryan. Anyway, I'll start. Since I'm older than you. Point against Clay. Anyway, said Ryan. So, like Clay said, this episode introduced Harold. And just give a little reference. If anyone has watched the episode Older Sea from season 3 of Thomas and Friends, the regatta is mentioned in that episode here. So, obviously, Mr. Tanzik probably wanted to do his own version of that episode. Anyway, Evitation shows shortly after the completion of the redevelopment of Vickers which, by the way, Vickerstown actually looks beautiful. Or says too, we got our own version of Vickerstown too, in our lore. But anyway, that's Vicker's lore. The Solar Council commenced numerous projects. One such project was the establishment of an airport in proximity to Elsbridge. Nevertheless, this ancient initiative faced significant propulsion from local residents who is concerned regarding noise pollution. The Drygar Airfield, located in the Flock Harbors, made a declining business. And this was apprehensive about the proposal of a new competitor entering the market. Following 7 months of notifications and revisions, received a proposal. After 3 years of construction, the airport was inaugurated. This development of many of advantages for Soda has enabled quicker access to the island. Not totally from England. During the 1950s, air travel companies consistently pursued innovation and these new designs. In addition to airplanes, the airport also accommodated helicopters. Which is where Harold comes in. Yes, Sir Clay. And there was a wooden railway set too that introduced Jeremy the jet plane. Which, by the way, he was introduced in the television series in season 10. However, if you guys watched the episode, the special or movie, whatever, Colonial Engines, they built the airport in that special. So, again, a nod to that. Another nod to the television series here. Anyway, so one day while Pussy's at the airfield, he encountered a helicopter. As Grusky has 55 New Harold had arrived earlier that day. Harold's on solo to perform various tasks, asserting he can accomplish everything more efficiently than Lenfigus. He further claims that deliveries are healthy and slow. Although he appreciates his rails, he chooses to depart. When Harold reminded him that wings are always effective. However, Harold's a helicopter. He does not have wings. Yes, said Brian. Anyway, so later that day, Percy elected to Curry, still seething with anger. He informed Clive about Hal's remarks. Clive acknowledges that Harold was correct in saying that ends upon their tracks, realization that Percy comes to accept. Well, Harold's right about one thing, yes, said Brian. Clive then calls it an experience. Yeah, when the Southern Mainland Railway engines were standing, Southern's mainline determined during the First World War. Hogan then inquired whether it was frustrating for him to be unable to travel wherever he wished. And took him several days to formulate a response. Ultimately concluding that it was not. As well as contribute to his indignantness. And that emphasizes that every mode of transportation has its advantages and disadvantages. The numbers of transport exists. All is connected in the chain that subsumes the world. Percy has placed a bet on Little Dixie for the regatta, while Clyde has wagered on Thunderstruck. Percy then soon departs for the harbor with Stone Train, and travels swiftly along the line and soon encounters Saddle once more. Now that is right in the man's line before heading off to the airport. Percy resolves to reach the airport before the helicopter, but his driver restrains him, firing in the harbor. Percy says Hal still hovering in the air. Later, Percy meets Hal again, who is unaware that they were racing and expresses hope Percy was not exceeding the speed limit, which Percy says he was not. And then Hal's clients have returned, and between him to depart once more. I Percy to adhere to the speed limit. Socially, that evening, Thomas 170 announced about the incident while President Harold. He also explains that the regatta's annual yacht race, when participants sail rapid around Sodor, commencing from Catford, with the engines placed spreads on the winners. Raging Reagan Knights was allowed to visit to boast about their triumph for the week. Well, there you just listen. Thomas takes great pride in this, highlighting that his 3-year reign streak. Emily, however, feels disheartened and she recalls a Jane's joke. Her bet should be old timer. They do an argument since she says life being teased by her age. Thomas resembles about his trials when Toby guided him. Season chairman about his age still Toby with her. At least I got this full. Emily resolves to apologize to James next time they meet, although Thomas cautions it may take some time and inject her apology. Emily mentions this is her first experience taking the bus tonight on Sodor, although she frequently took them during the time with the Great Northern Railway. Thomas recalls that he and Percy used to take the bus trains, like in the days of the Big Four, and the nickname Vampire Twins. One of their engines was they could sleep during the day and work at night. And she leaves, Emily jokes that she'll lay in the loaf of garlic next time he sees him. Sue's a lion. Emily travels swiftly along the main line, however, at the end Ellsworth. She began to leak steam. She struggled to ascend. Wooden tailpipe until a hold halfway up. Douglas soon arrived to his sister, and as soon as she reached his home, she hurried away without expressing her gratitude. Shortly thereafter, she arrived at Vickerstown. There she encountered the Flat Controller and a Gus 40 prototype named Theodore, who was set to join the Soda fleet if he successfully completes his trials. So Topman advises the Diesel to adjust his attitude if he wishes to remain in this region. Emily apologizes for her late arrival on board the Topham. The workmen initially found no issues with her. Nearby represents some BR and Royal Mail are present. Controller says the national range of the bus trains, now reaching its underperforming race, which train did. C9 measures. The top end is concerned about Emily's trying to escape. Reduce destruction in the Northwestern region's post service. But he hopes that her efforts to make up for lost time will impress the group. He ridicules Emily for her age, to which she responds, "At least I get this far." Darlene's finds like an arrogant Diesel. Okay, said Ryan. So, she took a leaf out of Thomas's book with that. Could still be told Thomas that after. Critically. Anyway, to top him, Cecily persuaded the delegation train the post over Northwestern region. It's greatly lead his engines. Even the rest line trains were entirely eliminated, leaving only the rest line operational. Rito was assigned to his route to his efficiency and punctuality. But he noted the other engines by dragging about his superiority. One evening, he experienced a breakdown in Ellsworth to his own oxygen cooling system. At that moment, Percy was in the yard and took over the heavy train to Guildford. Upon survival, Henry assumed responsibility for the train for the maiden journey. By the time Henry completed his task, they died out alive. Oh, my brother. Why? So 9. That evening, Thomas Lumpus had head office and the postmaster lodged a complaint with the Fed Control regarding the significant delay of the post train. Although the Fed Control recognizes that the delay was not Bush's fault, they remain unyielding. Even the post train stayed in uncertainty. L then informs the two engines that post train is likely to be scrapped, with him taking over the deliveries instead. He boasts about his ability to deliver them even more swiftly, even though he carries smaller quantities. At that moment, the station master rushes over to inform the two engines and their assistants squared at the main line. The table captured has become jammed. Trapping the main line engines in the sheds. Thomas and Percy, several engines from different branch lines, meant to help in the final effort to maintain the post trains. Out was his engines good luck as they depart. Still, Wayne's always work wonders. Musically. That evening, Thomas Vump. Hear me. Sorry, Ryan. No, it's okay. It's okay, Clay. Go ahead. So, said Clay, suddenly the rain ceased. and now found himself at Spitz Harbor and launched to miss a pussy. Pussy comments on how he came to Clover U when we got to respected by a storm and comments Harold for his excellent work. This Harold sorry. To which Harold expresses his gratitude to both Thomas and Percy. The latter also knows that he will have the opportunity to break for the coming week as Old Dixie was Finn's line first right down in the storm. Okay, something is missing here. Said Ryan. Where's the bit after the post-train? Well, how does the rescue? What the heck happened to it? Nibble. We'll just deal with this. So, I'll recap that part. So, after the post-train incident, a storm only got today hits, and Harold has to go rescue people that fell in the water that were part of the gutter race. So he brings on the safety. The end. Okay, you want to finish this recap up? I'm done. Okay, you sure? Hey, Severine. Okay. So Percy took pride in his victory. But the following week, greatly accepting Harold's apology, even to a newfound friendship. The helicopter proved to be a valuable companion to all, particularly in times of emergency assistance. The post train continues to operate in Soto, although the current line services did not restart, contributing to some level of efficiency. Meanwhile, Theodore underwent repairs and was given a new assignment: say goodbye to no one. We left two things behind. A nasty cell, bad manners, and that top hat. Okay, said Clay. That's another reference there. Pulled it out. Yes, said Ryan. Jeez, this episode has 3 references to the TV show here. The old one, not the show that's coming out this year, which, by the way, we hope it's good. None of us saw that bouncy roller coaster show. Yes, Clay. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.